seemed like a really good idea until I actually had to come up with it. But let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Before I start, I'd like to ask you all one simple question. Do you remember who you were before the world told you who you should be? I feel like I don't have everybody's attention yet, so that's better. Do you remember who you were before the world told you who you should be? Close your eyes and let these words paint you 1,000 pictures. We are all victims to the system, systematically and pragmatically engineered to keep us exactly where we are. In a society that values money over passion and power over knowledge, it blends everything we hate with everything we need. It hides truth in books and love in conversation. It confuses sex with love and lust with infatuation. Before it could teach us limitations, we learned that we were helpless. Thinking of only of ourselves, we all became selfish. We used to look out for people, now we just look out for people. I'll say that one more time. We used to look out for people, now we just look out for people. So I'll tell you a quick story. Somewhere along the lines of growing up and growing apart, we blurred the lines between independence and clinginess. We failed to distinguish between what's love and what's lust. And by the time we actually realized the difference between freedom and dependency were only one simple line, we had lost everything and anything that was ever important. Somewhere in a little city lies a man destined to find the true reason for simplicity, to understand why our lost generation plays games of love and not games of sincerity and prosperity. Life handed him nothing, and everything he's ever needed has been everything he's always worked hard for. But the one thing that working overtime doesn't provide is the answer to a prayer that someone will look deeper and penetrate those walls that are stricken by the pain that someone else has caused. As he closed his eyes, he pictured himself walking down the boulevard of broken dreams. But can we say that we found our own? He's trapped in a society that focuses on fucked up priorities and misconstrued interpretations, a fondness for half-realized potential and immediate gratification. Somewhere in a big city, it's a beautiful woman that has always had everything handed to her, except for what she ever wanted. Money buys her everything, and whatever she needs is available to her at a second's notice. But what she really wants is something that her credit card can't swipe and her dollar bills can't pay for. Praying that one day she'll find someone that cares about her views and doesn't just view her as something to possess. All she wants is more than pretty words painted on her skin because they wash off. She just wants proof that someone will be there when she can't sleep because her heart is beating faster than she can catch her breath. She just wants to be held when she's silent. She needs to know that someone will hold her tighter than the thoughts that suffocate her mind. She wants someone who will shatter her mirror and throw away the shards. She doesn't need her reflection cutting her any deep. She needs someone who will press their hand against her leg when she's shaking. She needs an anchor to hold her down when she's so close to drifting away. She needs to know that someone will be there when she falls apart at night, and she needs to know that someone will help her thread that needle when she stitches herself back together in the morning. In our generation that struggles to voice how we truly feel, that relies on social networks to network exactly how we feel, somewhere there are two individuals that were made exactly for each other. In an era where the walls of airports see more sincere kisses than the stoops of wedding halls, for the sake of our generation, we should pray that they find each other. We're all poor. We let the people with the dirtiest hands touch our soul and we wonder why we change.